Time to get you a large pot or pan. Heat it up. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because today we knocking out carrots and gravy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so first thing we're going to do to our hot pan here is add a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And that's just to give the pan a little even coat here so the meat doesn't sear so much to the bottom that it burns. I understand that the beef does have fat in it and it will release from the meat itself and you won't have as much stickage, but we don't want too much sticking here. You know, we just want a nice even layer of some vegetable oil, and that'll help us get things cooking. All right, go ahead and drop in the ground beef. Lovely. All right, so we're going to start to just kind of move this around here. Break this apart. All right, looking good here. So we're just going to continue to work this as we see it brown up. Meanwhile, over at our prepping area, we're about to get crack-a-lacking. So what we have here is 1 pound of fresh carrots that we're going to slice up. And over here, 2 yellow onions. And y'all know what comes next. Hiya! That's mastery level right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so when your beef has gotten brown and crumbly like this right here, you can go ahead and drain it into a strainer off on the side that's got some paper towels underneath instead of pouring it down your drain, you know. There you go. Just like that. And just scoop out any remnants. Looking good. Okay, so we went ahead and wiped down our pan here. We don't want any lingering little bits of ground beef burning while we saute up our onion. At this time, drop in a half stick of butter. Get yourself melted. Okay, so now that the butter has melted, which we are on about a medium heat here, we are now going to go ahead and drop in our onions. And don't forget them bad boys. Now bust out that paya spatula and get to work. So we're going to go ahead and saute these onions for about 25 to 30 minutes. We want them to get very soft. In order for this to go over really well with your guest, it's best you have very soft onions in the dish. Meanwhile, don't forget to slice up these carrots. And there you go. Moving on. All right, so we have been sauteing these onions for about 15 minutes. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and drop the carrots in. I'm going to let those saute for a little bit with these onions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been sauteing for about 30 minutes now, and it looks great. We've sweated out the carrots a little bit. The onions are browning nicely, and I got to tell you, it smells like sweet and buttery. Kind of like my wife. I'm messing with you guys. Okay, so look, at this time, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of a 32-ounce container of chicken stock that we have. Try to break up this bottom a little bit. There we go. Get that on there right there. And just go ahead and work that in. All right, now that we've broken that up, we're going to pour all of our chicken stock into the pan. Beautiful. All right, now you can add the ground beef back to the pan. Get all of it. Just go ahead and mix that around. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add some seasoning. 1 tablespoon of your favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning. And 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. There you go. Stir that around. All right, so look, at this time, we're going to go ahead and bring this to a slight boil. So just increase the heat there. All right, once you've reached a slight boil, go ahead and cover it up. Lower your fire to a simmering heat and let it cook for 1 hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 1 hour. Whoo, that looks good right there. Let's go ahead and stir this around. Man, it smells so good. All right, so to this, we're going to add 2 cups of rice. And we're going to mix that in. Bring our heat up. We're going to get this to a rolling boil. And there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and cover this up and lower this to a simmering heat. Let it cook for 25 minutes. Do not touch it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 25 minutes. So at this point, you're going to turn your fire off and you're going to remove this from the heat off to the side and let that sit there for about another 5 minutes. Let's take a look at this.
HDTV don't mean that much to me, 'cause I got higher definition in my reality. Ta-tone.
Oh, yeah. Well, that looks good right there. Whew. The rice is cooked perfect. And those carrots are tender. It's time we plate up.
Keep your money on your mind. Get a shovel, get a hoe, bury them dollars with some hills to grow.
Man, I'm really excited to eat this. Some of you guys may be familiar with this. Some of you guys might not be. This is a classic dish from my childhood. You know, carrots and ground meat was just one of those, time-honored traditions that many grandmas threw down. And there's many ways people do it. Some people cook rice on the side, kind of make just the carrots and the ground meat and then, dump it over the rice. Some people also add sugar, which I opted to leave it out. I allowed you guys to make that choice yourself. That sweet, savory flavor is really good though. But I figured you'll have a little bit of it there with the carrots and all the onion that cooked down. They have natural sugar, so I am salivating. I'm so hungry. So let's go ahead and take a bite. Classic dish right here. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's such a savory dish. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. There's a hint of sweetness in there from those carrots. The carrots are real tender too. They just kind of melt in your mouth. The Cajun seasoning gives it a nice little kick. And the meat cooked down with the rice and all the flavors together. It's just one bundle of joy right when you put it in your mouth. It's so good. And I know many people are gonna ask, what do you make with it? And I just went ahead and made some crescent rolls. I know it's a carb on carb here, so it's gonna be a lot of fillers, but it's really good when you got that buttery crescent roll and the savory, melt in your mouth bite of carrots, ground meat, and soft rice. That is Southern hospitality on a plate. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we done knocked one out again. Carrots and ground meat. Tweak it however you like. Add a little bit of sugar. Make your meat and carrots on the side. You do you. But if you try it this way, let me know what you think. I love to hear from you guys. All in all, I'm thankful for y'all tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Hiya!
Man, turn that thing off, man.